Hello, Shamrock friends. It's Mr. Clark. I'm here at the Shamrock School, but even I am not allowed inside because our custodians have done such an amazing job cleaning up in there. But I really wanted to see you guys. I wanted to say hi, and I wanted to read you a story, one of my favorites. When my daughters were little, we used to read this book all the time, and it's about a raccoon who goes to school. And you're gonna notice the cool thing about raccoons is that they go to school at night, and then they sleep all day. It's a pretty cool book. When my kids had to do something new for the first time, we always gave them a kissing hand. And this story is where we got the idea. It's called The Kissing Hand by Audrey, Penn. Chester Raccoon stood at the edge of the forest and cried. "I don't want to go to school," he told his mother. "I want to stay home with you. I want to play with my friends and play with my toys and read my books and swing on my swing. May I please stay home with you?" Mrs. Raccoon took Chester by the hand and nuzzled him on the ear. "Sometimes we all have to do things we don't want to do," she told him gently, "even if they seem strange and scary at first. But you will love school once you start. You'll make new friends and play with new toys. You'll read new books and swing on new swings. Besides," she said, "I know a wonderful secret that will make your nights at school seem as warm and cozy as your days at home." Chester wiped away his tears and looked interested. "A secret? What kind of secret?" "A very old secret," said Mrs. Raccoon. "I learned it from my mother, and she learned it from hers. It's called the kissing hand." "The kissing hand?" said Chester. "What is that?" "I'll show you." Mrs. Raccoon took Chester's left hand, spread open his tiny fingers into a fan. She leaned forward and kissed Chester right in the middle of his palm. Mwah! Chester felt his mother's kiss. It rushed from his hand, up his arm, and right into his heart. Even his silky black mask tingled with a special warmth. Mrs. Raccoon smiled. "Now," she told Chester, "whenever you feel lonely or nervous and need some loving from home, just press your hand to your cheek and think, 'Mommy loves you, Mommy loves you.' And that very kiss will jump to your face and fill you with toasty, warm thoughts." She took Chester's hand and carefully wrapped his fingers around the kiss. "Now, be careful not to lose it," she teased him. "But don't worry, when you open your hand and wash your food, I promise the kiss will still stick." Chester loved his kissing hand. Now he knew his mother's love would go in with him whenever he went to school. That night, Chester stood in front of his school and looked thoughtful. Suddenly, he turned to his mother and grinned. "Hey, give me your hand," Chester told her. Chester took his mother's hand in his own and unfolded her large fingers into a fan. Next, he leaned forward and kissed the center of her hand. Mwah! "Now you have a kissing hand too," he told his mom. And with a gentle goodbye and an "I love you," Chester turned and danced away to school. Mrs. Raccoon watched Chester scamper across a tree limb and enter school. And as the hoot owl rang in the new school year, she pressed her hand to her cheek and smiled. The warmth of Chester's kiss filled her heart with special words. "Chester loves you, Chester loves you," it sang. The end. Great story, Shamrock friends. We all miss you so much, and we can't wait to see you soon. Bye.